Hello everyone, and welcome back to Mount Moon TCG. Where in today's video we're taking a look at the 2017 World's Championship format. We have Pokemon EX, Ho-Oh Salazzle, and we have Turbo Darkrai. Gotta love me some Turbo Dark.
Yeah, it's slightly different than the Giratina Turbo Darkrai.
Yeah, it's just strictly Darkrai.
Mm-hmm.
No Giratinas allowed in this deck. Alright, so I'm playing the Darkrai on the left, because of course I love Darkrai.
Yep.
Dark Pulse, 20 plus, 20 more for each Darkness Energy attached to all of your Pokemon. So, let's see what we do here. Trace Band, sure.
Mm-hmm.
The attack do 30 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon GX.
And EX.
And EX, yeah. Ultra Ball, discard 2 cards from the hand to find a Pokemon and possibly eyeing up the Lele.
Makes sense.
Yeah, especially if I really don't know what I want to do with my hand. No, I'm going to grab Darkrai GX with Restoration. Once during a turn, if this Pokemon is in your discard pile, you may put it onto your bench, then attach a Darkness Energy from the discard pile onto that Darkrai.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that makes sense. And I'm going to discard that Darkrai with the Ultra Ball. And I'm going to find Lele.
Yep.
And yeah, Wonder Tag. When you put it from your hand to your bench, search your deck for a supporter card, put it into the hand.
Mm-hmm.
And Sycamore.
What was the last card in your hand? Was it another Stadium?
Let's see here. Darkrai GX Restoration. Let's do that. Oh, it's a Max Elixir.
Oh, of course.
Yep.
Yeah. More energy.
Look at the top 6 cards of your deck and attach a basic energy card you find there onto one of your benched basic Pokemon. So it can be to anything as long as it's a basic energy onto a basic Pokemon. And we're going to put on Lele, actually.
Yeah, because the Darkrai GX is not what you're really mostly going to be attacking with.
Right.
It's the EX one.
Yep. And then Sycamore, discard your hand, draw 7. There's another Ultra Ball.
And more energy.
And more energy. Yep, we're gonna find things. There's Evital I could grab, another Darkrai. Could grab a... looks like I got a Sycamore in hand. So maybe don't need the Lele. Yep, I'm just gonna grab Darkrai EX. Attach per turn. Restoration.
Mm-hmm.
And in one turn, I got 4 energy in play.
That's pretty good.
It's not bad at all, actually.
Okay. Started Shaman. Not great. But I am going to start with an Ultra Ball of my own. Discard a Sycamore because I have 2 of them. Well, I definitely need the energy. And I have a Choice Band because I think I can one-shot most of your guys, so I don't really need it. And I'm going to grab a Ho-Oh GX with the Sacred Fire for 50 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon, or Phoenix Burn for 180, and you can't use this Phoenix Burn during your next turn for 4 energy. I'm going to attach for turn, and I'm going to play Supporter Kiawe. Search your deck for up to 4 Fire Energy cards and attach them to one of your Pokemon, then shuffle your deck. Your turn ends.
Yeah, pretty good for turn 1.
So you attach 4 energy, I attach 5. What do you think of that, Hunter?
Shush. Oh yeah? Bet you can't do it again.
I might not have to. You gotta knock out this hole.
Okay, that's fine. I'm fine with that. Okay, now let's see here. Looks like we got an Ultra Ball, 2 energy, and a Sycamore. So yeah, we're going to attach to Darkrai and just Sycamore. So I really don't need to Ultra Ball for a Pokemon right now.
Yeah, the only thing you could have grabbed was like Oranguru for draw until you have 3.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Oranguru was even in the deck.
It was, yeah, I saw it.
Oh, okay, I thought it was prized. Okay, EXP share to the Darkrai EX. When your active Pokemon is knocked out by damage from an opponent's attack, move one basic energy card from that Pokemon to the Pokemon this card's attached to. So a way to conserve energy, bench another Darkrai, and yeah, we're going to knock out the Shaman.
Alright. Draws another Kiawe.
Yeah, but you can't do it again.
I don't need to Kiawe again. I just need to attack. Do I N or do I Sycamore? I'm going to N. I want to save that Kiawe for later. And get your hand size down to 4. So each player shuffles their hand and has their deck and drew cards, and for each remaining prize card, then put down a Salandit. Attach an energy to it. Not an Ultra Ball. I could Super Rod the Shaman back in and draw some more cards, but I'm just gonna Phoenix Burn for the knockout.
Yep, the effect of EXP share goes off, conserving that 1 energy. And looks like we're gonna promote the Darkrai EX. Draw. Okay, Altar of the Moon. Retreat cost for each Pokemon that has any psychic or darkness energy attached to it is 2 less. Which most of my Pokemon do.
Yes.
And we're going to Sycamore. I think that's the only supporter I've played during this whole game, so...
Yeah.
Okay, there's their Oranguru. Okay, EXP share. Oranguru has Instruct. Once during your turn, you may draw cards until you have 3 cards in hand. Could be beneficial if you end me down to 2 if I take 2 prize cards here.
I think you're a little short.
Yeah, I'm a little bit.
Still enough to 2-shot. Alright. Another Ho-Oh in hand. Could start powering that up. Got a Guzma. So I need to switch the Ho-Oh out of the active to reset the Phoenix Burn.
You can potentially Guzma and then retreat the Salandit.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm going to do, because it's only a 1 retreat cost on the Salandit. Super Rod, shuffle a 3 inning combination of basic Pokemon and Pokemon back in basic energy and Pokemon back into your deck. And then I'm going to Ultra Ball, then grab the Shaman.
Yep.
Did not want to put the Ho-Oh back in. Now I'll Guzma. We'll get the one with the EXP share. Alright, retreat for 1. Evolve into Salazzle GX, and then Shaman. Use the ability set up. When you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench, you may draw cards until you have 6 in your hand. Put down a Volcanion EX, my favorite Pokemon from this deck. The ability is not too helpful in this situation because we're already doing 180, which is enough to knock you out with the Phoenix Bird. So it was just to get it out on the bench.
Yeah, and now I'm kind of... Now what do I do?
Well, you gotta knock out the Ho-Oh.
Yeah, I'm kind of between a rock and a hard place because the Ho-Oh can knock me out and that Salazzle can knock me out.
Only if you take more prizes.
Yeah, so it's like if I knock out the Ho-Oh, you're just going to come up with the Salazzle and knock me out.
Yeah.
But if I knock out the Salazzle, you can just use the Ho-Oh to knock me out.
Yeah.
There's no way I can win this game at this point.
Only if I don't find energy for this level.
Yep, so I have to end you down to 2 and hope you don't find it.
Mm-hmm.
That's my only option. And didn't look like my 4 cards were any good. Looks like 2 supporters via Secret Choice Band. I mean, I might as well attach... I guess what I could do...
Yeah, you'd be 10 short.
Yeah, it would be 10 shorts.
Ho-Oh's got 190, unfortunately, instead of 180.
But I do it anyhow. I think I want to get more energy into players.
Yeah, and just leave up a single prize attacker.
But I guess if I would have knocked you out, what would you have had in hand? There's a max elixir. But
Yeah, I think I have a Guzma and a Lele, so I would Lele for Sycamore and just hope I get the energy. That's Elixir for 1. Just attach it, because I can't attach to the Salazzle because it's only to basic Pokemon.
Yep.
And we're going to Guzma, and it's going to be the same thing. We're going to retreat the Shaman, knock out the Darkrai GX with Phoenix Burn.
Yeah. Okay, so you said you had the Lele?
Yeah, I had a Lele in hand.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
odds are you probably would have found it.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, darn. Yeah, I tried to be cute, but it didn't work. Oh, well. But at least both decks went off, and it was a short match.
Yeah.
It's perfect timing. Hopefully everyone's done eating their sandwich and eating their soup at lunch break and ready to go back to work. Perfect timing. So thank you all for watching. Make sure to hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe, and be sure to join us for some more awesome perks right here on Mount Moon TCG.